I'm a ratchet bitch. Godzillionaire. 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 I'm a ratchet bitch. Godzillionaire.
Hi guys. This is my very first video on YouTube by myself on my own channel. I think I've decided to use this video as a chance to tell and also explain my coming out story, because yes, I am gay. I am a 19-year-old gay man in Canada, and for me it honestly wasn't that hard. Growing up, I've known that I was gay since I was about 12, but I also grew up in a family that was extremely homophobic, in my opinion. It was a family that would watch, a TV show if there was a gay man or a gay woman on there. They never understood why people were gay. There was always a Adam and Eve kind of world, Adam and Steve. That was something I grew up on as well. It was also very tough for me in school to come out, so I thought. I was called gay since probably junior of grade 6, I guess, in grade 7, starting intermediate. Some of the people that I talked to, some of my friends, they already knew I was gay. But at that age, it's kind of young to come out, in my opinion. And I battled and I struggled with that for a few more years. Then high school came around. It was difficult to be in an environment where you know you're gay, but you're fighting to basically be straight. I did it for many years and it never worked. I was never happy, truly happy with myself anyway. I didn't like pretending, and I didn't like being somebody who I'm not. I was born this way. This was not a choice, because I definitely want to put this on myself if it was a choice, because it's very hard, especially for one individual to go through, and I wouldn't want this upon anybody. It's rough. But when I finally came out about being completely gay, it was May 2014, right before I turned 18, so I was 17 at the time. I got a call from my mom. Believe it or not, I got a call from my mom. And she asked me bluntly, "Kyle, do you have something to tell me?" And I said, "No, like, what are you talking about?" And she goes, "Are you gay?" Now keep in mind, my mom has asked me numerous of times throughout my childhood and growing up and through my teenage years if I was gay, or why I did certain things or whatever, and I would always deny it. But as a mom, she always knew, and she never turned her back on me. She never loved me any less. But when I got that phone call, it hit me hard, because I knew in that moment she knew. She called me out on it, and for some reason, it made me feel happy inside. I felt relieved, and I felt comfortable, especially with who I was. So I told her on the phone when she asked me the second time, "Kyle, are you gay?" And I said, "Yes, Mom, I am gay." And from there on, she cried on the phone to me, and she told me that it's never going to change anything. She still loves me, and she always will, no matter what. And she also explained to me that my family would never hate me or disrespect me in any way, which I thought that would have happened to me, because, like I said, and I mentioned before, that I grew up with a family that seemed homophobic to me. But when I come out, my family was more than supportive and more than happy, because they've known my whole life that I was gay. And they also, I think, felt relieved that I come out, because it was hard for them to keep it back because I know that they probably wanted to talk to me about it, but nobody really had the guts to because it's more of a respect thing to keep it to yourself until that person comes out. So I'm thankful that I'm out now. I'm also thankful for the family I have that's really supportive because I know other people out there in the world don't have that. And I want you guys to know that if you guys need anything, any advice about coming out, or if you need somebody to talk to, or just somebody to listen, I'm here. I can give advice, I can listen to your story, anything, because I was just like you at one point in my life. Scared, nervous, didn't know who to turn to. I didn't come out to anybody until my mom phoned me and asked me if I was gay. And in that moment, that's when I knew I was comfortable with who I was, and I said yes. At 17, I realized who I was, and I was comfortable, and it's okay. It took me a long time, though, to be okay with being gay, because like I said, for years, I tried to turn myself straight because that's what I grew up with, being okay. That was normal. Being gay wasn't normal. So I felt like an outcast, which was rough. But I now know, and I've learned, that I should have come out a long time ago, but I didn't. And I'm so happy. I have a great boyfriend. I have a great life. I'm not ashamed of who I am anymore. I'm not embarrassed to hold his hand. I'm not embarrassed to say, you know, he's my boyfriend. Like, I love him. He has shown me what true love is, and I'm okay with that. And I really appreciate him, and I value him. So I guess the bottom line is, whether you're gay, lesbian, transgender, whoever, you need to come out eventually. You cannot hide. You need to be true, not only to yourself, but everybody else around you, because it's not worth it to be a fake person. It's a lot to hold it back. I know that, I understand. But you need to be true. Because I also learned everybody is going to love you, no less, when you come out. They're going to respect you, and they are going to maybe even look up to you, because I know I have people look up to me when I come out. They thought I was a strong individual, because it does. It takes a lot for a person to come out being gay, bisexual, transgender, whichever one. I support all three. It doesn't, or if you're a drag queen, if you're a boy and want to wear makeup, I wear makeup. I don't go to the extent that other people do, but sure, I wear makeup. I'm not ashamed to say it. It's who I am. If people have a problem with it, I don't let it bother me. It's a part of life. You can't let something like that bring you down, and you can't think negative about it. You have to be positive and keep smiling and moving forward, because that's what life is about. And I want to be happy. I want everybody that watches my videos to be inspired and to eventually grow and learn to love who you are as a person. Because deep down, no matter who you are, it's never going to change. I know it because I have been there and I have tried. I am who I am, and nothing is going to change that. I love who I am. I am gay, and that's okay. So I guess that's the end of my video. I will be doing a lot more on different topics. You guys can comment down below as to what you would like to see from me. I also do another channel with my boyfriend. It's called Joshua and Kyle. Or you can find it under Joshua Tweedy. If you search it on YouTube, you will find us. But I will do whatever you want. And if you guys are out there, you know, if you're a gay guy, if you're a lesbian, transgender, whoever you are, and if you're struggling and if you're having a problem, just know I am one person you can come to. I am one person you can count on to listen, to be there and to support you, and to also love you for who you are. I am never going to turn my back, and I will always be there to give the best advice I can. So, I just want to thank everybody, and I hope you guys like my video and subscribe to me and comment more videos for me to share with you guys, because I'm more than open and more than willing to do it. So I think it was good. Until next time, I guess I'll see you later. Bye guys.